let me begin with a bit of trivia. It's not uncommon for a lot of our viewers to use coconut oil, to apply coconut oil to their hair. But does this, if you check the rear of the packaging, very often you'll find that on the back of that blue bottle, the classification that will be there for the product will be that of an edible oil and not a hair oil. Now, why this distinction? It seems quite odd. But this distinction, however, is something that tax experts are fully aware of because it will have vast tax implications, not just for the exchequer, but also for the industry. That is essentially the moot point that was up for consideration before the top court of the country. The moot point being, coconut oil, is it in fact a hair oil or in fact an edible oil? That's the question that was here before the top court. The reason that's significant is because of the tax implications that it invites. Bear in mind that edible oil attracts a GST of no more than 5%. However, a hair oil, given that it has cosmetic purposes, attracts a GST levy of 18%. There's a tax arbitrage of 13% depending on how that product is classified, and that is the very reason that the industry has been battling hard and strong for a better part of the last 2 decades. Senior tax officials tell us that this issue of interpretation came up in the 90s. Subsequently, it's been debated, discussed. We had a CESTAT ruling coming back in 2009, which came in favor of the industry. Subsequently, the tax department knocked on the doors of the apex court. It's being litigated here. And as of this morning, a 3-judge bench headed by the Chief Justice of India, Justice Khanna, coming out with a definitive ruling clarifying on this question once and for all. And the ruling that has essentially come is that coconut oil, even coming in small packages, can in fact be classified as edible oil. And that importantly gives a huge tax relief for the industry. It gives clarity as well on one front that there is no longer that 18% burden in question on potential clarification of coconut oil as a hair oil. And further, going forward, there's this certainty being given by the apex court that the GST that such products will invite, that such coconut oil will invite, will continue to be 5%. So a huge win coming in for the industry, especially for players like Marico, players like Godrej, which produce these products, and on the other hand, a big setback coming in as far as the exchequer is concerned. All eyes now on the GST Council and how they respond to this ruling from the highest court of the country on whether or not they choose to tweak the rates applicable to edible oil versus hair oil.
Make informed decisions with comprehensive analysis on the go.
Strengthen your portfolio with real-time market updates on the go. Create effective strategies with insightful expert opinions on the go.
Grow on the go with CNBC-TV18, now streaming live 24/7 on YouTube.
For more news and updates, all you need to do is follow CNBC TV18 on all of our digital platforms.